we're back.
We are back. Good to see you.
Good to see you. So the last time in the last video that we did, you started to add some massive value.
We were talking about buyers, right?
Yeah, you went from how to help that seller into how to help that buyer maybe navigate and increase their chances of getting their offer accepted. Now, I know right now there are a lot of frustrated buyers that are out there.
Yeah.
Right.
So who can blame them? It's so competitive.
I know one that I'll throw this out there because I'm kind of proud of. I feel like we're always trying to add value, right? And we're always trying to think of ways to strategize and make it so that our clients win. And in essence, when they win, we win. I would say over 10 years ago, I came up with an escalation clause that really looks very similar to what you're seeing out there in the marketplace today. And it's funny, you'll talk to like a Heather Gagnon or somebody at William Pitt Sotheby's. I remember sharing that escalation clause over here in the conference room, and boom, the whole company at William Pitt Sotheby's had it within like 6 months. So I'm claiming credit for that one, but that's one thing. I love it when that happens because it forces you to get even more creative. What do you have?
Yeah, well, you have to start thinking outside of the box, right? So you have to tighten it up. Like, how is your buyer going to be competitive? And we're not going to give it all away, but there are a few ways, right? So you have, perhaps you're going to waive that inspection. When was that house built? What is it? How do you feel comfortable moving forward on that house? Is it something that your loan wouldn't require certain inspections? If you waive that, could that be something that would be appealing to the seller?
So time out. I love that one. I've heard from inspection companies that inspections are way down. And it's not that the number of transactions are down, the inspections are down because buyers are realizing that in order to get that edge, maybe if they just waive that inspection. So you better be working with one heck of an agent who can walk you through that home, not be an inspector, but know how to spot the issues with that house and potentially advise you as to how much those things are going to cost to remediate, if there are any. And if you even want to move forward with that deal, that's one. Don't give them too many. Give them one more maybe.
All right. So if we're thinking along these lines, what's next in the process? Typically, you do an inspection and you would have an appraisal. So that would be another thing. Some people are either waiving the appraisal, or if they're required to have one, they're ensuring that gap coverage. So if it comes in low, they're saying, all right, we have, these funds available and we're willing to cover that gap in between our offer amount and what this property actually appraises for. That makes for a really strong offer when you're coming in with offers that are, with numbers that are higher than we're typically used to seeing for some of these properties.
You're blowing my mind. That is huge. That's another great one. So I know you want to go further and I know you want to give more because you'd like to help, but I would advise you not to. Sometimes
let's keep winning offers for our buyers right now.
Yeah. So again, thank you for those couple of hints as to strategy in helping a buyer right now achieve their objectives. Let's keep going along these lines. I don't want to give away the farm, but again, this is kind of what separates us from everybody else, I believe, is our ability to think outside the box and try to really be strategic. And it's like a lot of years of failure, I must say. I've screwed up a lot in the past to get to a point where I feel like we're really adding value. I like that.
Fail forward.
Fail forward, right?
That's it.
All right. Thanks, Kim.
Thanks.